Okay, hopefully we are live. We won't be for long, but this should be enough to learn a bit of Zig. I've already learned a bit, but I haven't learned a lot, so I'd like to learn some more today. So I've just got the boring stuff out of the way. So Zig game dev starter. I use submodules, so we'll just recursively download those. And we'll call this Zig try. And we'll do more than a triangle, but we'll just call it that. So this should be downloaded shortly. Just gonna take that out of the screen. Just checking on the stream. Everything looks to be fine. Zig try live. Let's try it. Hopefully everything runs properly. It's compiling Anguvi. We won't be using this at the moment, but it's there in the project along with a lot of other libraries, which is something I have liked about Zig so far. Okay. So we have this. I'm GUI based, as I say. We're going to remove I'm GUI for now. We don't need the dependency in there. And we also need to compile it. So we should probably get rid of GUI. Yep, you don't need that. Don't need that. Compile events, but we don't need to do any of this. We don't need the IMGI backend. We do need to swap buffers, but we don't need that. This can be dropped up here, so that's public. This should be moved into a util.zig. So we'll just go for 33 yy, shove that all in there, make this public, and now we should be able to say new. No, let's import those actually. And then we delete all of this, and we should be able to say util.new window. Yep. And hopefully this works. Okay, we have basic window. It's the wrong color though. That's an interesting issue. Hmm. That is really quite peculiar. Oh, am I running the wrong? I'm running the wrong project. Do try that. Okay, that's yeah, that wasn't great. Okay, yeah, there we go. Let's just make it draw some gray. Yep. Okay, we do actually need a resize callback though. Resize callback. That might be about right. I'll just check window.set. I believe it's frame buffer size callback. Yep. And if we jump into this function, you can see it takes in a frame buffer size fn, which takes in window. In fact, we can just copy this. And we paste this here. We can just say fn, and this is the resize callback. It takes a window, which is just w.window. And then we can just do this, and then we don't need the window, and we'll say gl.viewport, and Maven has got it for us, and there we go. Okay, what have we done wrong? This actually returns a value, but we don't need it. And that is probably working. Okay, Super Maven's got it back again. Works fine. Okay, we don't actually need it to be logging out constantly. That is just useful temporarily. Okay, we have everything working. I'm gonna make a shaders folder, and we'll have vert.jsl, rag.jsl. 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have our utilities, we have our shaders. They don't actually do anything yet, and they won't compile because there's nothing in them, but that's fine. Let's make a shader.zig. So I haven't actually tried this before yet, so let's try this. So I'm just going to copy these imports again. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but oh well. That's actually correct. That's actually not quite what I want. Yeah, kind of, not really, but let's call this shader program instead. Okay, I don't like this. I want us to actually be passing in the source. This looks correct. Let's see what this takes in. I'm not sure if that's correct, to be honest. I feel like this returns. Not sure. Yeah, it takes in nothing, so we actually do that, I believe. Okay, what am I missing? We have Singapore on that? Yeah. We'll just ignore this now. Okay, local variables and okay, so in our main we need to say ex source is equal to embed file, and it's got that perfect, and it's also got that perfect. We just need to import it. That's also perfect. And use this constant. Create shader program. Okay, so I haven't actually tried structs in Zig yet. This is completely brand new to me. So let's see how it goes. So what do we need? I don't want that. That's not really helpful. What do we have? We have a vertex shader. I don't know. Let's try it. Shader source. Do we have a dot pointer here? I think so. Most of the files seem to do that. And then we need a. Let's use the program until later. And let's have use for error clicking. Why would we make that a constant? Yeah, that's about right. Those are all correct. Pointless discard of function parameter. You are correct. Yeah, let's just not discard anything right now. That's correct. If it's equal to false, then we sort of do that. The current log is equal to the info log up until the log length, and it's now timing. Cool. And then we do the same thing. This shouldn't. I don't think we need to go through that. It's basically the same thing, but very. It's just fragment to vertex. It's not really any different. And then we attach the shaders. We link the program, check it, and then we delete the two shaders because they're now part of the program. And we should be able to just return the program. And hopefully that works. Let's try it. Doesn't work. Glue it. Line 8. Is that here? Yes. Oh. I thought we had. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I'm not sure what these types should be, to be honest. I thought there was I see it. See it. I guess not. Okay. Oh, that's not all of them, is it? These are all just functions. Expected type. What if we just that should be fine. I'm guessing that one is gonna error line 8. Oh. I thought that was a thing. Seant. Seant. I thought it existed. It's GUI, but still, you like, or is it just part of? Oh, it's just part of the library. Oh, the sound library. Like it's part of Zig. Oops. Okay. Let's just make all of these seants. Never mind. They seant. 19. What are we doing? At success. What was that to be seant? I see. Um, expected use size. So we need to jump this line, and I believe we need to use int cast. Like that, I think. Let's try that here as well. We might as well make a macro for it. And okay. Okay. Because I want to see. Okay, let's wrap all the things. Okay, line 38. This should be a C unit. Okay, what's happening? Attempt to cast negative value. Where are you doing that? To cast negative value to unsend integer. Interesting. Why are you? Ah, that would not help. Info log length. Info log length. And do you have one? Oh yeah, you already did that. So yeah, you're fine. Tentacles? Wow. Okay. Oh, that is quite a strange bit of code. Let's just reference it. Yeah, you're a lot happier now. Okay. Let's modify this down here as well. I'm not sure why it thought that was a good idea. It's quite strange. I'm quite surprised I didn't see its things. Oh well. Um, can't escape sequence. Red. Reset. Shaders. Let's leave that one. Shaders. Actually, sorry. We'll put a string. Shader vertex. So, compilation failed. And then like that, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure that's quite what I want, but we'll try it. Yeah, it's not really what I was looking for, but I mean, I guess it works. It's not really what I'd rather have that. Yeah. I also want a colon there. Not there, though, it seems. Yeah, that's right. This is unexpected under file. That's what I want. Um, Now let's do the same thing down here. And same thing here. Yep. Okay, let's fill in the vertex reader. It should be combined first. Yeah. So we have version 460. We have void main. We have a layout position, which is the position. And we just do that. That's nice and simple. And I'm expecting some more code. Sorry about that. And that's failing to compile. It's not that bad. It's fine. It's not even happening yet. Okay, we need to do the fragment shader now. This is latest version. We need a frag color as output. Yeah, it's fine. Perfectly fine. Healthy. Um, let's add a new function called use. Okay, use not pub to marked pub. Okay, now you're just being mean. Okay, we use the shader everything. So we need some triangles. So let's just pull up linear in geo. Getting blinded. Getting started. Hello triangle. Okay, so we need this data because I really don't want to try and make a triangle again because they are quite annoying to write. So we have Thomas vertices is equal to, I believe it's like this. Oh, well, that's quite upsetting that it's done that. Oh well. Okay. So we have vertices now. They do buffers and slots. But now, yeah, you know what, that's actually correct. Good job. Arrays. I don't think this will work. Let's try to be honest. 142. Do we need a reference or not? We do. Okay, so we have no data being drawn. Why is that? Um, that is interesting code. Still doesn't work. Sorry, this is not the same code as I've been thinking of. Okay. We have VO, we generate the buffers, we bind it, good, and we bind it as an array buffer. That sounds right. Yep, it is. How big the buffer is in memory. It's an array buffer, a pointer to the vertices, and we're drawing in static draw mode. I'm assuming that English could do that. Yep. Okay. We do actually have a shader now, so it's interesting that that isn't drawing anything. Maybe we need a VAO first. Oh yeah, we do. That's my apologies. That is actually correct. Vertex outro pointer. That's actually correct as well. That is not correct, but okay. Why are you drawing like that? Is it because you that code? And this won't actually make any difference, I just prefer it. Still wrong. Okay, shader.use and find the video. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So why doesn't that work? The answer is I don't know. Let's take a closer look at the UVA. To index 0, that's correct. It's size 3, it's floats. It's not normalized. Yeah, it's not normalized. It's 3 times the size of a float, and it starts from 0, and then we enable it, and then we use the shader program. I don't think this makes any difference at all. But we'll try. Yeah, it makes no difference. Okay, let's try moving this afterwards. And that works perfect. I kind of don't want to know why that happened. Okay, so let's try adding some colors to it. This could be interesting. Actually, let's that's not really what I want, but it's close enough, I suppose. If I didn't mess it up. Um, okay, let's add some colors. So that's red, green. There we go. Zig knows what we're doing now. Or at least the format does. Okay. So we need indices. Oh, no, we don't. Not yet, sorry. We need another vertex matrix. Is this correct? So it's free, it's a float, it's false, the stride is the same, and it starts with an offset of 3 floats. Right. And then we need to enable it. Thank you. Layout. Location is 1. It's the color. We spit out a vec4, we'll say. That's correct. And then we say in color flag. Color flag. It's definitely an interesting result. Also can't tell why it's happening. Okay. So shaders. I believe this is the lesson where they do it. I thought. Ah, yeah, there we go. So let's dump this data in. Oh yeah, no, I think my data's fine actually. Let's just grab their data for now. Okay. Still the wrong position, so let's try building in release mode just to make sure we're not going crazy. It's just that I know in C++ types change the size of their memory. Doesn't like building in compile mode. Yeah, in release mode. Hmm. In fact, it's but yeah, the shader's there. How strange. Have you got a shader at all? Yes, you do. Why are you not giving it to vertex shader? Okay, we'll have to look into that at some point. If I'll just do one check. Yeah, that's good enough. Just printing how long now, it's probably less annoying than this. Oh, now you work. Okay. But it has the same issue, so that solves that problem. I'm guessing that's just some sort of cache and validation problem in Zig. I'm not sure. Now you don't compile again. But with nope, you just don't compile now. That means actually, but you'll compile and work now. Okay. I guess we'll just leave it there now. For now. Okay. I guess we just ignore that for now. That's concerning slightly that this language doesn't. That feels slightly unstable, but I guess we'll leave it. Does it need to be 6 now? The stride. Let's really remove release mode for now. Okay, cool. That works. Um, Release mode in Zig has slightly concerned me. I don't really expect it to be breaking already. I'm not exactly asking anything crazy of it. Perhaps we just need to remove the cache before doing it? Okay. Is it stable now? No. Perhaps I'll make a gap issue later, because that's actually quite concerning. Unless I'm just an idiot. No, it is stuck. That's a good one. But if I run it manually, it's not an issue. Oh, but it is sometimes. Yeah, it is sometimes. It'll just hang. Okay, and it's completely hanging. Hung, sorry. Okay, that's not a great start. I can't lie. Seems stable in debug mode. Okay, I guess we'll just have to hope it. I don't know. I'll talk to someone later and see if they can help. Okay, but we have a triangle now. So let's try and make a square, which means that these colors are going to be pitched, but that's fine. So we'll change this back to 3. We don't need this second attribute. We could have technically just changed them to all ones, but we'll change to almost white. Okay. See the try live, the run. Is there a clean build run? No. Okay. so that works. Um, let's try making a square. Um, so we need 0.5, 0.5, 0.0, top left. So it needs to be there. Excuse me. 0.5, that's top right, bottom left. That's interesting. Top, yeah, that one's right. Okay. Um, let's see if we can do indices first at least. I cannot. Square. Yeah, those look right. It's normally those sort of values. Um, 0, 1, 2, 3. So let's think about it. 0, 1, 2, and then 0, 2, 3. Top left, and bottom right. So that way, and 0, 1, 2 is top left, top right, and bottom left. I thought that should be 0, 1, 3, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's get a EBO here. And that should be relatively simple. Don't think it needs anything. Let's try a 3. Okay, that has not resolved the problem. Have we got 3 hits still? Yes. But we still got 3 there, so that's fine. Hmm. Let's go back to Hello Triangle. Let's try binding it constantly. Nope. Ah, it's because we need. Ah, and we're using geo.draw arrays, so I need to, yeah. That's a shame. Okay. It looks like I was right. Yep, there we go. Now we have a square. Okay. So we now have a square renderer. That might be the way that Gingin goes at the moment, because it doesn't need to really render anything more complicated than that. We want wireframe mode. That's correct, I think. Yeah. What was that? Nope, nothing. Okay. So we can actually see we have a square rendering, and it is rendering correctly. Okay, so then we're starting to have a relatively clean code base. Let's see if we can make a generic buffer. Oh, what was that? Okay. Yeah, yeah, I think that's about right. And hopefully this just copy pastes all the code from the other file, so hopefully that just works the exact same. Um, this is buffer, which means we should probably name this buffers.zip. Let's probably find a way to disable Superman in the file explorer. Okay, buffers.init. Did I forget to make that public? No. And hopefully that's enough. Which one do we bind first? Let's. Yeah, I think that's right. I could be wrong though. Don't use anything in this as a tutorial. It would not be a good idea. Forgot to include the actual struct. We're at line 38. Array to requires address of. You want the same thing, that makes sense. Okay, so you want an I size, but a U size is there. We're at line 21. And you're upset about that. Why are you asking for FSDs? Looks like themselves. Interesting. That's just incast. Ah, I see, because you are on U32. My apologies. You don't want a borrow there. Not borrow, sorry. Um, hmm. So it did copy paste this stuff, which is supposedly correct, but for some reason isn't in this situation. Um, so you do want an incast. And then indices you're upset about. I cannot implicitly cast double pointer. So don't make it a double pointer. Unless that's what you want. Yeah, there's no double pointer. So you do want. Okay, this might be a bad idea, but can we do. Oh, it's supposed to do it. How do I do accuracy? Yeah. I guess you don't. Well, it has to be a dot pointer. Which in this case there isn't. No, no, there is. Oh, that actually worked. Interesting. And you need the same thing. Hmm. Segmentation fault in memory copy. That's interesting. Um, And it happens now that we're using the new buffers. So we use the buffer sign. I'm assuming there's nothing wrong with the shader either. Yep, you're fine as well. You're just not liking drawing. Okay. So this is the wrong code. Buffers. We define them. We gen the buffers. Bind with buffer data. We bind with buffer. We gen bind and set up, and then we return it. Yeah, I was gonna say anything that will help. Because as far as I'm aware, that function's not even been called. Bind the VAO. Yep, we're fine doing that. Type is not a function. Good point. So let's print out those values. 211, that looks reasonable. Like nothing seems particularly odd there. Okay, let's try printing them. Yep, they're fine just before we use them as well. Perhaps that's just something I'm not understanding in Zig. Let's ask ChatGPT. I have converted this Zig into a script. Let's just try. So it should definitely crash. Yeah, it's fine. Um, hmm. Okay. Okay. That is the wrong file again. Well, I mean, to be fair, that should be in there anyway. So let's put this in here. I really don't think that's the issue, though, to be honest. I just think that's completely unrelated. Yeah, that's completely unrelated. Yeah, I think that's not the issue either, but I'll try it. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't think that's the issue too. No errors from OpenGL. Oh, we get an error, so yep, it's definitely not that. Perhaps we just move this into buffer stores. I don't think I'm experiencing it. Be bothered. Yeah, I think that's fine. Dot pointer in line 40. Oh, okay. You're still angry. Let's use the Instacast. This isn't have some real code. And you're angry. Oh, this is my fault. Okay. This is getting closer and closer to the original code. VBA. Gen buffers of the EBA. Let's even make sure we buffer the data the exact same way. That looks the same. And now we're doing the VBA. That's also the same. We gen 1 VAA. And I'm sure that's please. Yep, that's right as well. What if we manually well, I imagine it's kind of this but nope, that doesn't help. Okay, let's get rid of it because I know it's not recommended. I think I've read that the compiler does stuff like that itself. Um Hmm. Well, let's bring it back for now then. Does that work? No, because I'm doing something. Oh, okay, I quite like that. Nothing leaks at all because it's all file dot. See, now I'm really confused as to what's happening. Let's just undo. Okay, that works. That's quite sad. I just need to find the EDO. Okay. So let's Can I bring all the changes back? No. That's quite disappointing as well. Okay. Buffers. Basically all buffers to use. We do want all of that fine in here. This is fine. But you don't want that, you want that. I do need to research why that's the case. Because I don't actually know at the moment. I'm just going with it. We don't need to use. We don't need a door, sorry. We need to bind those two. Buffers, line 23. Yep. Okay. Um, okay. Need to remove the two images because for some reason that got put there. Okay, same errors as before. 928. We need an int task for some reason. Okay, there we go. Hopefully we don't need any of this. Kind of just hoping at that point, but okay, good. Don't know whether I think that was maybe not. Oh, that still works. So far so good. I think that's us pretty happy in terms of basic things. Hmm. Okay, so I quite like Zig at the moment. The only thing that does concern me is the optimization engine causing things like that. Because obviously that doesn't happen normally. 2071, 27138. Yep, so it's getting the right string. Um, yeah, I'm not really too sure what's happening. Okay, I'm not sure. I think we can have an object as it. Screw it. Okay. I'm gonna have to go very soon though, because I've got stuff. Oh wait, it's details as what I was for. Um object. So we could right. Um we don't actually need that. We only need two one FSG. And then we do need a scale and two axes. We already have that. Initiator. From what I gather, structs are sort of like C structs, but slightly more object orientated, but not much. Which actually is quite refreshing. Um, get model matrix. Oh, it's be. Can Super even generate this for us? Because I'm not sure. I have no idea whether that's correct or not. Um, okay. Hmm. Okay, so we can be const, and then what do we need? We need. Oh, that should work. That's part of the vertex. Object is not marked pub. False. You need AGO.false. Can't tell if that's working or not. No, it is definitely not. Well, it is, but it isn't. Let's try rotation. Oh wow, rotation actually works. Oh, and scale works. I just realized. Oh, kind of. Oh wait, no, maybe it does. It's not practical though. So we need a map library, which, fortunately for us, the game dev package brings in for us. Um, Also, it's not a solution by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm just going to enter window square for now. Okay. But if we look at libs, we have zmath. So let's add that. That's there. Zmath should be pretty basic. Well, that's fine. This needs to be a vec2. This used to be vec2. They can be changed. That's more like what I want. And what is this syntax like? We create a model matrix, it's an identity matrix. We translate it, we scale it. I like that. That's nice. And then we turn it into an array. Interesting. I don't want to do that. I want to change something. So then this now can you sort that for me? I'm assuming no, to be honest. Oh, you don't do 2D? Or do you not have vectors? You only have util. There. You just have a vec. Interesting. I don't quite know how that works. That's a lot more data than I need, but oh well, I guess. It's a shame, but oh well. As long as they just have a generic implementation that isn't specialized, which is something I do wish, but okay. I suppose that works, maybe? I don't really know. I haven't worked with any of these libraries before. Do we have a generic map? We just have a generic map. Oh, I see. None of the syntax is actually correct. Expected 4 arguments found 3. You want a value. You don't exist. And also, you are the wrong type. You should be the that. Okay. You. Well, not what I thought you would be. I don't understand how to use you, to be honest. Okay, do you have anything helpful to say so? What if I want to bind it to something? Is my point. Like, what if I want to use it with OpenGL? I'm guessing you don't have anything like that. And that's complicated. Okay. Map to array. I don't think that's how we use that, but oh, well, we'll get an error. Yeah. So where are you? Hmm. It's almost tempting to just learn the math because I'm not sure this is going to be helpful. Well, no, I think it will be if I can figure out how to use it. It will probably be more efficient, but I am slightly lost as to how to use it. Hmm. Documentation can be found here. Please be useful. Oh. Well, like, you are useful, but you're not. I'm not clever enough to. I will one day, but at the moment I don't know how to use Ziglang well, and yeah, so it's not very helpful. But you're there, I can see you're there. Oh. Oh wait, are you away? No, you are Matsu, ARR. Okay, line 23. Hmm? So, I'm confused now. Model matrix times by zmath.translation. I'm currently. It's never mutated. Okay. Um, and you can't times them together. How does this work? Yeah, exactly. So this should be fine. And now you're not complaining. Okay. Let's see if we can move it around. That's still not right. Also, it could just be that I don't have a camera then. But so far, this is no better than just implementing it manually. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. But now I will create a GitHub repository for this because I have to finish about it. Let's see, is Zig showing up yet? No. Uh, Ziglang OpenGL. My learning of OpenGL using music. When it's public, it doesn't need anything. It doesn't need that Docker or okay, can't turn that off. Um, let's create a commit for this. I don't think we have any mess. Well, the code is a bit of a mess, but it's not like it's not terrible, is what I mean. Basic rectangle rendering and matrices. Note don't need a camera. And then we add a remote. We're going to set URL. And it seems like the Zig streams are less less popular, so that's a shame, but there we go. But I think that is beginning to be a functional OpenGL 2D render in Zig. And I want it to be able to beat out the C++ one, really. Because my current C++ one, I don't mean the world's best C++ one, I just mean my one. Okay, well, thank you for anyone who did join. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I mean, we have something at least. In the next stream, we'll probably implement a camera so things don't warp and also so that transformations work. Hopefully, I don't know if they will. If not, I have to actually start looking into math, which is a shame, but I will do it if I need to. Okay.